We're back here with Miss Karen doing a hair treatment. We have been working with her for several weeks. The last video I did, we were showing all her weeks area where she had lost her hair. This was one of them. I want to show you guys up close. We show before and after pictures. We have all the new hair in the follicles, as you can see. This spot is still thinning, but there is hair in there if you compare the pictures. We want to go on this side again. She had an area over here, which you can see is right here. That area has filled in from the product. You can see all the rigid hair. This was one of our worst areas. We want to show all the hair that have grown inside that spot. If you look closely, this is new growth hair, new growth, new growth. We still have thin areas. You might not can't see it, but it's thin, but it's hair there. It's no longer a spot. Right here was the main spot where it had started to eat all the way up. As you can see, we have new growth hair in there compared to the pictures in the other videotape that we have been taping. You can start to see the follicles. They all are filling in. This was the main weak area. It was the size of an orange. There was nothing here. We now have hair. As close as we can show you guys, it's new growth. She's still growing hair in the follicles, which is around here. But we're very excited because now we have hair. When we come back with the video, we expect the thinning areas, which have already filled in because there's no longer bald spots, as you can see. Now we're working on, we don't even have to work on anything because the hair is growing in. I see all the hair coming in. I give this another maybe 6 to 8 weeks where all this will be now full with little new growth off in there. And this right here will be very, very filled. I'm really excited about the hair, Miss Karen.
I am very excited. Every time I return, we have new growth.
We're growing out of the chemicals. This is all natural hair. We can comb through with a comb. She still have a little more chemicals to come out of, but we're very excited that the hair is growing now. We got new growth here. When we pull it up, people say the hair is not there. It's there. You just have to look closely. The hair is there.
The hair is up there.
There was no hair there. We got hair here, here. Hair is in here. Still working, filling in the follicles, but there is no longer a big old spot that we once had.
Queen's Natural Hair Care. Thank you, Queen.
Thank you. We'll be back. This is Miss Karen. She has been using the hair product for over 6 months, getting her hair back thick and strong. When she came to me, Miss Karen's hair was very thin, weak. It would come out in gobs in my hand. She had lost all her hairline, which now she have hairlines, not as thick, but it's filling back in. She has an orange side bald spot in the middle of her head. We have been working with her for about 6 months. She's been using the product. We'll go back over and show the pictures of what she looked like. As you can see, the thinning, this has filled in. It was a bald spot about the size of $0.25. Her main spot was right here in the middle. This middle spot was totally bald all the way around. Now she has hair in there. It's thin, but as you can see, it's not bald anymore. We have the hair that's in there. Miss Karen, I'd like for you to just tell the clients out there a little bit about your hair journey, how you lost your hair, how you felt, and how did you find me?
Okay, as Queen said, my name is Karen, and I've been going through this journey for probably close to 5 years. I started out in a salon, listening to what I was told, doing protective styling. Got a sew-in. Was going back to the salon every other week, getting my hair done, never looking at it myself because it was totally covered each time. I washed my hair at home once, and my husband pointed out that I had a bald spot in the very crown of my head. A huge bald spot. He took me to the bathroom, we looked at it, I just started bawling. Could not believe that I had consistently gone to one stylist who saw this spot growing and never said a word. Needless to say, I was devastated. I got on the internet and started searching, and God sent me Queen. I saw Queen's work, saw the famous bald lady. I mean, her spot was larger than mine. She had two. I had just the one, and I watched that woman's hair come back, and I thought, okay, I have got to find this Queen. So I contacted her. I came out to her facility. The spirit in her, just in the facility itself, before she ever spoke, I knew I was in the right place. I told her what I was going through, and she has cared for me since that time. It's not just a pop in, 50 clients in here. She touches me and lets me go. It's just she and I every time. She assesses my progress. She encourages me. And my hair is coming back. I can look at my head now and not see scalp. It is filling in. It's a slow process, but I am fine with that. Nothing good happens overnight. It's a process. Thank you, Queen.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. We also had took pictures of Miss Karen. We want to show the bald spot that was growing in her scalp when she came. As you can see, she was losing her hair. It would just come out in gobs and handful. This is a bald spot that she had on the side of her hair. I will part through her scalp. And this is stage 2 of her coming back to me. All the spots was eating her up. Her hair was under attack. As you can see, all the bald spots. This spot was much bigger than this, but this is the bald spot right here. It was much more cleaner than this. This is the second time that I have seen her again. So the hair has started to grow in some. It's just showing you how she had lost her hair, and she pretty much is 50% gone. If you look at the braids, you can see how wide the spaces are from me treating her hair and where she had lost it. These spaces on the side are no longer on her scalp. Our main concern is in the middle of Miss Karen's hair right now. She's not shedding anymore when I comb it. It's all natural hair. She did have chemicals when she came to me, but now we can actually comb through it. She had told me she wasn't able to comb through her hair. You can still see the thinning areas, but she has hair now. If you look closely, you can see the little follicles in there that was a size of an orange. This middle side right here was my main concern. There was nothing here. If you look at all this, this is all new growth. When she came, the whole circle was spreading like ball pattern. All this has got back thick. We got hair here now. It's not shedding anymore. So I'm really proud of Miss Karen. She's been faithful to the product. I expect to see all this hair filled in by the next 3 to 4 months, where she can no longer have to hide her hair anymore. Again, hair restoration is a sensitive conversation. It makes you lose your confidence. You have no one to turn to. You don't know who to talk to. A lot of time you go to the doctor, they'll tell you just to give up, accept your baldness. I say, do not accept baldness. We say no to baldness.
Okay, Queen, at this point, I just want to thank you for your time and attention, for how you focused in on what I was facing when I came to you, and just to speak to you about the amount of self-esteem that I feel like I've gained back. You don't know in the midst of the process how you're affected, but just the process of wrapping my head up, covering it up with a wig, just feeling the freedom of knowing that the day is going to come when the wigs are over and I'm done. I'm done with commercial salons. I am a Queen baby from here on out. I'm Queen products all the way, because I see the difference in using things that are naturally made. I want to thank you publicly for your hard work, for your labor, for your intensity.
I appreciate that, Miss Karen, and I'm so happy that you're now going natural. Now you're out of the treatment stage. So what I want you to do now is take your Alopecia, which is, this is the Alopecia. Take your therapeutic oil. I want you to take this dropper, fill it all the way up, and put the dropper into your therapeutic oil and stir it.
Okay.
And start to grease your scalp that way so we can have more stimulation. Now that you're out of the treated moment, you have little strands of hair into the spot that was a bald spot. We want to move it along and get it stronger now. Again, hair restoration is important and we want you to have your confidence back. So either I will come to you or you can come to me and we'll get your hair back strong and healthy. Thank you so much for choosing Queen's Natural Hair Care.
Thank you.
Okay, this is Miss Karen. She has been getting hair restoration for the last 8 months.
Yes.
And today she actually have her hair down, styled, and combed out. When we finish this video, we will show you pictures before and after. Now Miss Karen has a head full of healthy hair. She still has a little journey to go, but explain to the YouTube people your hair journey that people like to know.
Okay.
Of course, they think they can't grow their hair back.
Right. When I first came to see Queen, I did feel like it was over. I had battled for a really long time with a spot that started out about the size of a quarter, and it just kept expanding. It's like it got legs on it that started going to both sides, a little bit down in the back, and by the time I came to Queen, I just was hopeless. I felt like it was over. But we've gone through this journey. I have followed her instructions. I've put the oil, the miracle oil drops on my head several times in the morning and again at night, and just kept my hair the way she told me to. Kept it braided down so that the spot was covered, and it has fully recovered. I am beyond excited. We still have a little bit to go, but I actually see hair where there was none. My edges were gone. They have recovered. I have faith in Queen, and I will use these products until I'm here no more.
Let's turn around. We'll show your edges a little bit first. Okay, keep turning. Okay, keep turning. And it looks good. Her hair is actually back. It looks beautiful. Thank you again for letting Queen's Natural Hair Care grow your hair back. We appreciate you, Miss Karen. And we'll see you again, maybe in 6 months.
Again and again and again.
Okay, thank you.